Ever wonder why some guys seem to effortlessly grab a woman's attention while others struggle to even get a second glance? It's not about flashy looks or grand gestures. It's something much more subtle, and if you master it, you'll notice an entirely different level of attraction. But first, let me show you why most men get it all wrong. You see, most men think that impressing a woman is about being loud, over the top, or trying too hard. But that's not how it works. It's about creating a magnetic pull, not pushing your way in. Curious? Well, keep watching because by the end of this video, you'll have some practical, actionable strategies to naturally catch a woman's eye, without having to fake anything. Here's the first thing you need to know. Confidence isn't what you say, it's how you move. 1. Move with purpose. You've heard it a million times. Confidence is key. But what does that even mean? It's not about being the loudest guy in the room or trying to show off. Confidence is in your walk. The way you hold your shoulders back, the way you make eye contact, subtle things, but women notice these immediately. So here's a practical action you can take. The next time you walk into a room, imagine you own the space. Slow your pace down. Let your shoulders relax, keep your head up, and when you make eye contact with someone, hold it for just a second longer. It gives off a vibe of control. You're not frantic, you're in no rush. And trust me, that kind of calm assurance catches her attention faster than any cheesy pickup line. 2. Master the art of listening. Want to know a secret? Women love when a man listens, not just nodding along, but genuinely listens. Most guys think they need to impress with stories or jokes, but if you really want to stand out, start paying attention to what she's saying. Here's a tip. Instead of thinking of the next thing you're going to say, ask her questions that make her feel heard. Like if she mentions something she's passionate about, dive deeper. Say, "That sounds fascinating. Tell me more about that." Simple, right? But shockingly effective. Women are drawn to men who are curious about who they are, not just what they look like. 3. Show ambition, but stay humble. Nothing turns heads faster than a man with a purpose. Ambition is attractive, but what's even more appealing is ambition combined with humility. If you're talking about your goals, don't brag. Let your drive speak for itself. Try this next time. Talk about what you're passionate about, but in a way that invites her into the conversation. Say something like, "I'm working on a project right now that's really challenging, but I'm learning a lot from it." This shows her that you're driven but also grounded. She'll remember a man who's ambitious without being arrogant. 4. Be unpredictable, in a good way. Here's a trick. Pattern interrupt. Our brains get bored with routine, so do something unexpected. And no, this doesn't mean you have to act wild or unpredictable in a chaotic way. You could be chatting casually and then, out of nowhere, drop an intriguing compliment like, "You have a really interesting way of seeing things." It's not your typical, "You're pretty" comment, and that's why it works. Being unexpected sparks curiosity. And curiosity? That's one of the fastest ways to get and hold someone's attention. 5. Pay attention to the little things. This one is simple, yet incredibly powerful. Notice the small details about her, the things most people overlook. Compliment her on something specific, like her laugh, her perspective, or even how she handles a conversation. Something deeper than just, "You look nice today. Why does this work?" Because it shows you're not just seeing the surface, you're paying attention to who she really is. Women love feeling seen for more than just their appearance. So, next time you're in a conversation, take a mental note of something unique about her that stands out. And when the moment's right, drop a subtle compliment. It works every time. 6. Make her feel like she's the only one in the room. When you're with her, be with her. This means putting your phone away. maintaining eye contact, and focusing on what's happening between the two of you. Most guys are too distracted, checking their phones, looking around the room. But if you can make her feel like she's the only one you're interested in, it'll make an impression. Here's something you can do. When she's talking, lean in slightly. It shows you're invested in what she has to say. It's a simple move, but incredibly effective in building a connection. 7. Use humor wisely. Every woman appreciates a guy who can make her laugh. But here's the catch. The type of humor matters. Avoid jokes that make her feel uncomfortable or are too sarcastic. Instead, focus on lighthearted, playful teasing. Here's how. If she says something funny, playfully challenge her in a way that invites more conversation. Something like, "Oh, really? I'm not sure I believe that. You'll have to convince me." That playful edge, mixed with genuine interest, is what makes you stand out. 8. Be vulnerable, but strong. This one's a bit tricky, but when done right, it's pure magic. Women are drawn to men who can be vulnerable without losing their strength. Share a personal story, not a sob story, but something that shows you're human. Maybe it's a challenge you've overcome or a lesson you've learned. This shows depth, but here's the key. Don't dwell on it. Share it, and then shift the conversation back to a positive note. Vulnerability builds trust, but confidence keeps it balanced. Gentlemen, you don't need to be over the top or someone you're not to get a woman's attention. The trick is to be genuine, confident, and a little bit unpredictable. When you start applying these strategies, walking with purpose, listening, showing ambition, and being a bit unpredictable, you'll be amazed at the change in how women respond to you.